Hello, and welcome to another episode of Taiwan Tech Dispatch. I'm your host, White Hsu, here to bring you in-depth analysis and expert insights at the intersection of technology, policy, and global talent. If you tuned into episode 8, you might remember our deep dive into Taiwan's tech talent shortage. We explored how the gap isn't just about numbers, but about structural alignment across education, industry, and government policy. Today, we're zooming in on a related question that's just as critical for Taiwan's future. While Taiwan has done a lot to attract global professionals with initiatives like the Employment Gold Card, the challenge isn't just bringing talent in, it's keeping them here. Can Taiwan do what it takes to retain highly skilled professionals in the long term? That's the question we are unpacking today. Chapter 1. The Gold Card, a gateway, not a destination. Let's start by reviewing one of Taiwan's flagship initiatives for attracting global talent. The Taiwan Employment Gold Card. On paper, it's a comprehensive offering. It combines a visa, work permit, and residency pass into one with multiple year validity. It's open to professionals in high-demand sectors like AI, semiconductors, and finance. And it even includes benefits like family visas and no requirement for employer sponsorship. Essentially, it offers freedom and flexibility that few other visa programs in the region can match. But here's the catch. While the Gold Card excels as an entry point, it largely leaves professionals on their own when it comes to integration. Language barriers, confusing tax regulations, and limited family support can turn what looks like a dream opportunity into a logistical struggle. Cultural adaptation is another factor that can't be ignored, as many expats face difficulties truly feeling at home despite Taiwan's welcoming reputation. The bottom line? The Gold Card makes a great first impression. But signing the deal and nurturing the relationship are two very different things. Chapter 2. The APRC policy shift, a real path to staying. Now, this brings us to what I consider a game changer in Taiwan's retention strategy for global professionals. At the end of 2024, Taiwan significantly relaxed its APRC, that's the Alien Permanent Resident Certificate, rules for foreign workers. What changed? Gold Card holders can now apply for permanent residency after just 5 years of continuous legal residence. And here's the kicker. You don't need an employer sponsorship for this. Essentially, this policy eliminates a lot of the friction that previously made long-term residents in Taiwan feel out of reach. It sends the message that Taiwan isn't just looking to hire top talents temporarily. is inviting them to stay and build a life here. But while residency solves some key challenges, it's only part of the equation. Housing, lifestyle, community, and professional growth opportunities also matter deeply to foreign professionals. Just offering permanent residency won't guarantee retention unless these other elements align. Chapter 3: What else needs to happen? Taiwan's new APRC policy is without a doubt a step forward. But by itself, it's just one piece of the puzzle. There's still plenty of work to be done to create a holistic ecosystem that supports long-term integration and satisfaction for global talent. Here are 4 areas Taiwan urgently needs to address. First, English-friendly public services. Daily life in Taiwan can be surprisingly challenging for expats without Mandarin proficiency. From navigating government websites to visiting hospitals, language barriers remain a significant challenge. Second, greater transparency. Policies around taxes, healthcare, and schooling need to be communicated in ways that are easier for internationals to understand. Mixed messages and inconsistent enforcement create confusion and discourage long-term commitment. Third, dual career support for spouses. While Taiwan offers lots of professional opportunities for its gold card recipients, their spouses often struggle to find meaningful employment. This is a deal breaker for many families. And finally, career mobility. Foreign professionals need pathways not just for stability, but for growth. Taiwan has a reputation for hiring internationals in mid-level roles, but rarely elevating them to leadership. That has to change if Taiwan wants to compete with places like Singapore or Canada. On the soft infrastructure front, Taiwan still has a long road ahead. Closing thoughts. Here's how I see it. The gold card is Taiwan's invitation to the party. Permanent residency is the open door that says, stay as long as you'd like. The real question is whether Taiwan can create an environment where global professionals choose to stay. Not because of paperwork, but because they genuinely feel it's the best place to grow, lead, and live fulfilling lives. My conclusion? Taiwan is evolving, slowly but meaningfully. Policies like the APRC rules reflect that evolution, and they're a promising start. Now it's time for industry leaders, policymakers, and communities to step up and work together to fill in the gaps. What's your take? If you're someone with a global tech background Would you consider building or continuing your career in Taiwan? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Call to action. If you enjoyed this episode of Taiwan Tech Dispatch, consider supporting us by subscribing on Spotify or YouTube. Want to dig deeper? Check out the original blog posts linked in the show notes. And don't forget to connect with me, White Hsu, on LinkedIn. Follow our Facebook page for more updates and join the conversation. Until next time, this is White Hsu signing off from Taiwan Tech Dispatch. Stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll catch you in the next episode.